What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? It's God Mama here. Shout out to all my God children, my God family, my loves. Um, Shout out to my spirit team, those living and not living. What's good, everybody? Peace, love, and light. So yeah, I was just hitting my singing bowl. This one, you understand? Peace, love, and light. I was just hitting this bowl, and it's like I guess it done broke through the energy, right? And um, now I'm just gathering myself together with my breaths and things like that because it's like I started tearing up and things like that. So yes, I know I need to do my breathing and things like that, my meditation and stuff like that. I can feel it, okay? And the energy is very, 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 very strong, okay? Very, very powerful at this time. I'm gonna just go ahead and keep that real, right? And it's been a whole lot of stuff going on at this time, but it's like you've been managing to stay in alignment. You understand? You've been managing to keep your energy clean. You understand? And it's like opening doors for your blessings to come in. You understand what I'm saying? Peace, love, and light for you to even meet new people and things like that. You understand? Um, Something about Project Pat. You understand? Peace, love, and light. 3-6 Mafia. You understand? Peace, love, and light. And Juicy J and them, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Peace, love, and light. Something about them, right? Okay, I don't know what's going on with them, but wasn't they like one of the first rap groups and stuff like that to win Grammys and stuff like that? Okay, so it's something about them right now that's important. Outside of the fact that, I ain't gonna lie, I dreamed about them yesterday, okay? And the dream seemed real, real, real. You understand? Peace, love, and light, but it was crazy, right? And it was like I was amongst a group of people, or we was walking down the street or some shit like that, me and some other people, but I swore I got out of a car or something like that, right? And then it was like Project Pat. You know what I'm saying? And he's standing at the door. You understand? Or and then Juicy J right there too. You understand? They smiling and shit, and I'm like, hey y'all, like I know them and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I run up to him and I give him a big ass hug. You know what I'm saying? And then he like pointing, he like one of them, I think he the one that I hugged. He had, and when I hugged him, he like, dang girl, he stepped back and he like, oh yeah, her right there. That's the one right there. You understand? Okay, so I don't know what that is about. You understand? Peace, love, and light. But I literally dreamed of them. You understand? And it was other people there too. But it was weird because it was like I knew exactly who these people was, but then the other people is giving they didn't really know who they was. You understand? Peace, love, and light. Who the people was. You understand? And it's like I'm like, what the hell? And it's like, what the fuck, y'all don't see this nigga? And I hugged him hard as a bit, like I knew him and shit, and like I missed him or something like that. You understand? So it was crazy, and he was like, yeah, her right there. You understand? That's the one right there, right? And it was like the dream kind of ended. I ain't gonna lie, but it's, I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? But I'm hearing that to the girl back there. You understand? The one behind the girl back there backstage. You understand? Never mind who you thought I was. I'm Rick James, bitch. You understand? So it's giving that like somebody could have not knew who somebody is. You understand? Who known who somebody was in that person. You understand? They're a very important person. You understand? Period. It's giving like all this shit is for me. How you not know it's me? You understand? I don't know what it was. Was Rick James being tributed at that time, or did he win an award or something? And then somebody backstage acting like they don't know who he is, right? Okay, so somebody could have had a moment like that where it's like they should know exactly who you are, but they don't. You understand? And it's like because they don't. Why the hell you here, right? Peace, love, like how you get this job. Literally, you know how you get this job and you don't even know who you working with and things like that, right? So it's giving some stuff like that, right? That was literally one of my dreams. I'm not even gonna lie. And that was last night, okay? And there's some stuff going on with some people, okay? And it's like you stay out of their drama, okay? They could be talking shit about each other, gossiping, all of that type of stuff. Don't gossip back. Don't talk shit about neither one of them. Don't talk shit about the people they talking shit about with them or anything like that. Just if you can, avoid getting into any type of negativity and drama where all of that shit is concerned, right? Because these people have been against each other so much that shit transformed and transpired into the spiritual world, right? It probably started off physically. Then it kind of got spiritual, and then it got physical, and then now it's a problem, a big problem. You understand? And them women, and it's probably men involved as well. They are messing up. They're messing up their blessings. You understand? Period. Anything that they manifested, that shit is going away because they've been wishing evil on each other. Period. Back and forth, wishing hate on each other, wishing evil on each other, wishing for each other's lives to fall apart, laughing at each other when they see each other going through some shit and stuff like that, talking about it like it's, you know what I'm saying, like it's the new shit. And I don't know. You understand? Period. Talking about each other's hardships and shit like that, period, and stuff. And God and them mad. You understand? And if this is family, God is very, very mad at them for doing it. And that's why they up on that's why that shit turned into a spiritual war where they are concerned. They is literally at war. I don't even think they know it. And perhaps they do. And they just be in their head, you know what I'm saying, hating each other and all that type of shit. And then when they feel safe enough to say stuff out loud, they say it out loud and things like that. But yeah, they fucked up. You understand? Just for talking shit about each other, just for laughing at each other when they got into bullshit and all that shit like that. And it's like God not playing, and God telling you to avoid being in a drama. Don't choose sides. You hear me? Don't talk about that person. They talking so much. 1, 2, 3 on the clock. I guess I got to teach y'all some stuff too, my people. You understand? We got to go back to the basics and the fundamentals where this shit is concerned. And it's like, don't bite the hands that feed you. All of that type of shit is going on right now. You understand? People are getting their just due karma and don't even know why, and they fighting it. They fighting it so hard and don't know what they fighting. And it's like they literally battling themselves because they're going against the energy that is out here right now. This energy is calling for gratitude. It's calling for people to come together and help each other and things like that, for love. We already talked about that, right? And I remember that. And what's going on, y'all? Okay, can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? I'm gonna need y'all to tell me if y'all can hear me, okay? Because I don't know sometimes, right? Peace, love, and light. I'm guessing this is not Instagram and things like that, period. Okay? So that part right there, I don't know what that's about. But yeah, this is not Instagram and stuff like that, right? But yeah, I'm like, when I click off and it's like the live is still going right now, right? So it was just paused. Can you hear me? Okay? I just need to know if y'all can hear me. But yes, it's like those people, they going through it right now. You understand it? Don't get into none of that stuff. Don't get to talking about people with other people and stuff like that, because literally people not realizing they are being their own worst enemies at this time, right? And everybody out here praying and talking stuff about, you know, saying this thing, quoting the Bible and stuff, no weapon formed against me will prosper, but they forgetting about when they are the weapon formed against themselves. You understand? Period. You understand? And that weapon right there, that one just might prosper. You understand? So period. So watch yourselves. You understand? Peace, love, and light is what I'm hearing. Okay. But somebody is also like that. And then I'm hearing that song. It ain't that mystical. Peace, love, and light. When he like, shake it fast. But watch yourself. Shake it fast. Show me what you're working with. Peace, love, and light. But I don't know why I'm hearing it on some goofy stuff. That's show me what you're working with. I don't know who kept saying it up in the movie. You understand? What's that? Peace, love, and light. But yes, it's like you're protecting and you were steps ahead. I don't know if these people have been doing shit around you on purpose, like talking about the drama and stuff to pull you in, to try to deter you, to, you understand, to try to block your blessings and stuff like that, or get you to block your own blessings, because it's given they block their own blessings. Okay, so you got to be mindful of that type of stuff. It's saying moving forward, you've been making healthy choices and decisions for yourself, and you've been protecting yourself, and you've been calling your power back and standing in your power and standing up for yourself and the things that you believe in. You understand? But it's crazy. I was getting a message. I was just literally just sitting here before I went out to the store, and out of nowhere I was hearing that Genuine song. Somebody really likes that song, Differences, okay? And that's that song that be like, my whole life has changed since you came in. I knew back then. So somebody feels like that, you know, and you probably met them a while ago. You understand? That's what it's giving. You met them a while ago, but ever since they met you, their whole life has changed. Things has changed. Some things for the better, you know, some things, you know, it is what it is, but mostly it's for the better. This person feels like they're more balanced. They feel like they're more disciplined and things like that, right? They handle business better. They're more responsible and things like that. And what they say, you turn me into a man. I'm so responsible, right? And he said he owe it all to you. You understand? That is crazy. You got the lovers and the two of cups. That's a divine counterpart. That's one that God and the angels in the heavens, and you know what I'm saying, they want y'all together. That's the truth. It's not just a person that you feel a connection to. This one that this connection is meant to be. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here. In the past, perhaps you was choosing other people over that individual. I don't know if they were choosing other people over you. Perhaps they found other things more fun or entertaining to do with their time and things like that. You understand? But all the while they was like away from you and things like that, they were missing you. You understand? Period. And they're thinking thoughts like, you know what I'm saying? I guess they want to come back towards you, but it's like they feel like that person ain't gonna answer that me, they wouldn't want to talk to me or this or that or whatever the case may be. They rejected me. They don't really care if I'm their soulmate and stuff like that. That's what it's giving, you know. And it's like somebody also could feel some type of way because they know that you got other people that you got soul connections and stuff like that with. But wasn't I talking to y'all the other day about this? Because I just heard it again. You hear me? And I heard I'm a soul man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what somebody is. There's a soul man. This is a soulful individual and things like that. Peace, love, and light, or a soul sister. You understand? Period. Because I was hearing that song as well. And it's like, because I'm saying that possibly, but no, it's not. And it's like somebody is like, when you're not showing up, they miss you. You understand? Period. It's like they your sister or brother in spirit. You understand? And so when you're not around or when you're not doing what you do, if it's work or whatever the case may be, they be missing you and things like that. Somebody could be afraid that somebody is going to turn them down. You know what I'm saying? And it's not because of something that they done wrong. It's because of the things that that person has experienced in their life that showed that they're jaded towards certain things like romance and love and things like that. You understand? Peace, love, and light. But I'm hearing that somebody still believes in love. They still believe in love and things like that, because I'm hearing that song. Do you believe in love and all that it can do for you? So I don't know who's that, but it's giving us a new edition song or something like that. Peace, love, and light. Or who is it? Who sings that song? It's a song like that, you know. It say something like that. I don't know, but it's around that era. You understand, where the people was making them types of songs and stuff like that, right? Okay, well, yeah, what I'm seeing here is like this got the lovers and the devil card together. So it's talking about being aware of how dangerous love can be. You understand? Period. Love can be hurtful. You understand? Period. And I'm hearing love don't love me. You understand? Period. Ain't that somebody's a song? That's a song of somebody's as well, right? So this emperor very toxic and controlling and all of that type of stuff is what I'm seeing here. And it's like some back and forth communication or something, and this person being toxic. Somebody wants to leave away from that person. They don't want to be around or near that person, is what I'm seeing here. And it's like, because this person not finna argue with nobody. They not finna tolerate that shit. They not finna argue back and forth with nobody. They not finna allow nobody to yell at them, to talk down to them or anything like that. And then it's like, you could be the type of person yeah, somebody you had a situation with, right? And it's like you go away, and it's like, and you didn't get to handle the situation the way you want to, type shit, and you got issues like anger issues or something, emotional issues. You the type of person that'll go away and just scream real loud or be like, fuck, or like, bitch, or some shit like you hear what I'm saying? Period. That's what I'm seeing there. Oh my God. And I don't know why I'm hearing that 3-6 Mafia song now. And I don't know why I'm hearing this bitch, that hoe. Peace, love, and light. Like, seriously, you somebody that be cussing and shit like that. Be like, this bitch, you understand? Oh my God. It's giving that. You understand? It's somebody, it's you that make people do that. Period. Okay? That's funny. It's funny to me. So you got the Seven of Pentacles here and the Page of Wands here. This is about where you invest in your time, your attention, your energy, and all of that type of stuff. And somebody is like, you're having fun. You could be doing some stuff, and you can have your children around you and stuff like that. You could be working on something, or you know what I'm saying, attending your plants or garden or something like that, cleaning up around the home and things like that. But it's like you got this child that's like just carefree and all of that type of stuff, and it's like the child be wild and stuff like that, and you understand they march to the beat of their own drum and things like that. I'm seeing these little lizards and stuff on his pants and stuff like that, or her pants, right? And it's like this kid they just being a kid, right? Period. And it's giving that, and it's like you thinking like, I can't wait till your ass be old enough to be aware and understand things like that, the kid. And it's like you get on my nerves looking at us, but you lucky you just a little kid, period, being a little kid, right? You a little kid being a little kid, right? So that part right there. We got the Four of Wands coming out, something about this King of Swords here, and the Eight of Swords. Somebody could be in jail, somebody could be going to visit somebody or something like that as well. Somebody at an event watching somebody and stuff like that as well. That's what I'm seeing here. Getting a clear view of somebody as well, but it's like they a little bit confused, you understand, period. And honestly, somebody was looking at you like you just a little kid. You grown ass woman, right? Period. That part right there. But they was looking at you like that because they're older than you. You understand? It's what I'm seeing here as well. And it's like something about your energy and your nature is very youthful like. You understand? I'm gonna just be honest about it. Like very childlike, innocent like. You understand? And it's like you could do things and stuff, and it'd be like it'll come off as like, well, that person don't mean no harm and things like that, right? Okay, because you don't be meaning no harm, but it could be like, damn, did you think about that before you said it or before you did it or things like that? And sometimes no, right? Period. Sometimes you thought about it a little bit too much, and something told you to no, and you still said yes, and you still did it. You understand? But yeah, it's like somebody like watching you as well, and it's like, I don't know what this is about. And it's like Eight of Swords here. It's like something about some sort of environment or some team or something like that. Some people getting caught up, or somebody caught up in this up in a situation. Okay, they went towards somebody, connected with that person, and it's like now they stuck with that person or stuck with that situation. Is what I'm seeing here. And it's also about somebody nurturing their child, instilling good values and principles and stuff like that into the child. It's giving his mother has done so, but it's something about this man here, period. This man, and it's like how he looking at the kid and stuff like that, and looking at the situation and stuff like that. He's the one. What is this? That type of shit. Because I don't got time for no weird ass energy. Peace, love, and light, literally. This could be like a security guard, okay, at an event. You know what I'm saying? Period. Working at an event, you understand? But yeah. And it's like something about kids and stuff like that. And it's like this person is really watching this child, and the child is like pretty much just carefree, moving around, doing whatever they doing. But it's like this person is like really like up in their head, overthinking about what this kid could possibly be doing, right? And it's giving, it's like everybody having fun. It's like a harmonious thing, and everybody's safe and stuff. So this man is targeting this child or some shit like that, period. Y'all be mindful of that. You understand? I took my kids out of NPS school because the security guard was being weird when I took my child to school one morning, and I just saw something in that man, and it was like, oh, my kid ain't finna be around this school. You understand? Because it seemed like he the type of person that'll pick on the students and challenge the students for a problem and create a problem with the students. He was trying to treat me like I was a child, right? And that's where he caused the problem at. You understand? Because I probably look like a kid and all of that type of shit, you understand? But my baby bigger than me and shit like that, right? Okay, so I'm at the school and stuff, and this man immediately on my kid case, soon as we walking through the door, I'm walking in with my baby, right? And he like, oh, let me see your book bag. And I understand that. Check the book bag and all of that type of shit and stuff like that for whatever you need to check the book bag for and things like that. And this kid before, do you go here and stuff like that? And I'm like, you could talk to me. I'm his mother. You know what I'm saying? Don't get the pressing my kid. You understand? My kid is like a big kid, but he's not that type of a kid. You understand? He actually is a kid. It's just he can't help his size. Right? No, I don't do that shit to my child. He not normal like these kids out here in the streets and cuss and fight and do all of that type of shit. My children are not like that at all. Period. You understand? So that man was weird with my kid and stuff. And I said, then you see, this the type of shit kids really do be having to deal with and stuff like that. And people don't be knowing that shit. You understand? I work in the school, so I know that shit. And I challenge people when I see that type of stuff. You understand? But yeah, you can get your want to look like you ready to put your hands on somebody ass away from my motherfucking son. You understand? Period. When it comes to fighting and shit like that, I'd rather my children learn professionally how to fight. You understand? Because they're going to learn the principles, the values, the ethics, and things like that that go along with the fighting. You understand? My kids don't do that ghetto ass shit. And I don't appreciate nobody trying to come at my kids in such a way. Then, especially when I ain't even gonna get into the fact that, you know what I'm saying? Ain't that what they father supposed to be able to teach them all that type of stuff, shit like that? That ain't the person ain't teach them and shit, but swore they supposed to be a protector to somebody. No, it don't work like that. My kids are gonna be just kids. They're meant to be protected. They not the fucking protectors because they're meant to be protected. They're just children. You go put that shit on your other ones. That type of shit. So we got some back and forth communication and stuff like that about structure and things like that as well. Safety, and it's like also about rules and stuff like that with the Emperor energy here as well. Somebody trying to be controlling in a situation, right? That's what I'm seeing here. And it's like you move away from the environment because of that, and you sense that Seven of Swords energy. You hear me? That's crazy. You talking about exactly. I could talk back and forth with a person and I can tell whether that person is to be trusted or not, no matter what the situation is. I got a gift and where I'm able to read that type of shit, and it's a blessing. It's not a curse. You understand? Period. So yes, it's like I was talking back and forth with that person and I could tell that they just a liar. You understand? Period. So yeah, somebody you done purged, you could tell you purged the toxic stuff. It's like you don't take it in no way, shape, or form, whether it's small or big. You understand? Anytime you see that shit, you see that, and you see the devil, you understand? You attacking. Anytime you come around me trying to bring that energy out, you understand? Period. I'm on beast mode when it comes to that shit. On some real ass shit, period. It just is what it is. Somebody, they barely be sleeping and stuff like that. You understand? Because they don't trust people around them and shit like that. That's that sleep with one eye open shit. You understand? I definitely damn near do. Knight of Wands here. So that's some sexy shit too, period. So yeah, somebody, you got some, this also like somebody being very, very like feisty. You understand? They could have been like that since they was a child. This type of person, they a fighter. You understand? It's the type of person that's like you disturbing them, you disturbing their peace, they rest or whatever. They will get up and they will be ready to fight and things like that is what I'm seeing here. It's a situation where somebody is going through karma. You understand? And you walked away from that individual. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm seeing here. You walked away from that person, but you were divinely guided to do so. This man knows some stuff. They know that you know some stuff, right? It's giving like, I know, peace, love, and like whatever Chris Brown said up in that damn song, it depends. He said, I know, I know, right? That type of stuff. Peace, love, and light. In the actual card that came out, the King of Cups came out. So yes, it's some drama and stuff underlying, right? Because it's like somebody is taking risks and things like that and moving forward fearlessly and things, and it's like they very focused, paying attention to details, and it's like you found a little glitch to something as well. Peace, love, and light, right? And we was talking about that, right? The game meant to be sold and not told, right? Period. That energy right there. And I remember I was speaking on that, and it was something that Future said, right? But if you didn't catch it when he said it, peace, love, and light, like on some real stuff. Peace, love, and light. Okay, so you got the moon card, intuition energy here. And it's like you be receiving messages that help you to make money, to make you be abundant, to help you to create lasting connections with people that are good people and things like that, period. Building a good foundation for yourself and your future and stuff like that. Okay, 10 of Cups and your family as well. Okay, happy life, blessings, filling your life is what I'm seeing here, because you putting in the work to make it happen. You doing what you got to do. You understand, for yourself and your family. It's what I'm seeing here. Okay, and it's like you could be rejecting things and keeping yourself independent at this time. Somebody talking shit because you reject them. They could want to try to hurt you or backstab you. They see you out and about and stuff like that, and you know what I'm saying. And now this person conflicted, I ain't gonna lie, because they was trying to threaten you and things like that. Is what I'm saying. Maybe they didn't threaten you to your face. They could have said some stuff around other people, is what I'm seeing here as well. And it's the 5 of Wands in the reverse is giving like some people wasn't going. And you hear me, like a people causing a drama and saying some bullshit and woo woo woo, and they do, and it's the other people around like they not. No, that's I'm not on that. What you on with that person? You understand? You need to calm down with that type of shit, right? Somebody put somebody up in a place or let somebody know like you fighting a losing battle. You understand? Period. And I don't feel like that about that person. I don't know, like probably even questioning that person about why they like that. You understand? But you like literally letting somebody know that's not the right energy to be in. Period. Peace. You hear what I'm saying? Temperance. You understand? Peace, love, and light. So we got the King of Pentacles here. And this person right here, they've been through some stuff too. When they worked hard and they learned their lessons and stuff like that, and they started prospering in life as well. They got a story to tell as well. I don't know why I feel like that. Oh, that's why. Because it seems like he's sitting in a room where his books all around him. He got bookshelves, and the bookshelves are filled with books and knickknacks and things like that. You understand? But this is where this man finds his peace and stuff like that too. Is what I'm seeing here. And he could have like been wanting you to know like they ain't got nothing on you. You understand? Like on some Gucci Mane shit, that what that song he say, and he say they ain't got nothing on you. Peace, love, and light. That's what I'm hearing. And he say what? I respect that girl. I'll accept that girl. I do anything I can to protect that girl. If I could do it all again, I would have kept that girl. That part right there. But he said, but I'm unhealthy, baby. Wait, but I'm unhealthy for you, baby. I fuck up your world. So this man saying that, and he stay away from you because of that. He don't want to mess nothing up for you. But from afar, he watch and he protect. You understand? He respect you as well. Peace, love, and light, wherever he is. So you got the Justice card coming out as well. And you got the 9 of Pentacles here. Some of y'all, something could have just went in your favor. You understand? And it's just about the truth, period. And the truth prevailed up in that situation. Not your feelings, not your emotions. You understand? Period. All of that type of shit. What I tell some of y'all about, don't be your worst enemy up in the situation. You understand? Let the truth and the facts of the matter speak for itself. You understand? Don't be all aggressive and angry and things like that, period. And it's like, allow things to be worked out naturally rather than with all of this friction. Because some of y'all, it's like, why are you even arguing? Why are you fighting? Why is we doing this? Why is we going back and forth with each other? It's not worth it. Nothing's going to come of this shit. Period. That's the truth, right? Especially nothing good. Because it's like, what the fuck are you fighting for? What are we fighting each other for? Period. Some of y'all got situations like that going on. I hope I gave you what you need so you can avoid the troubles. You understand? Peace, love, and light, right? Because thank you, God. All glory to God. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. You know, even to the helpful people. You understand? With the random advice and stuff like that, sometimes that be indirect and shit like that. You understand? Certain people like me with gifts and abilities, we know to take heed, right? And we've been doing good, right? And it's like, let's just keep it going where we're feeding each other and nourishing each other rather than trying to hurt each other and break each other down and taking away from each other and things like that. Let's continue to move forward in great energy and helping build each other up and things like that. Wow. The High Priestess and the Star. Seriously though, y'all. Because I see what's going on. It's so clear. You understand? Period. It's too clear, right? You understand? Period. And with that being said, all glory to God. We move forward. You understand? Peace, love, and light. And thank God. We give God the glory. You understand? And make sure you do what you say you're going to do and all of that type of stuff, right? Period. Mainly the good things. You understand? Some of that negative stuff, you got to work it out. Talk to God and everybody, right? Period. Put it in God's hand. Because that's what I just heard. No matter what the problem, God will work it out. You hear me? So it's like, stop going crazy trying to get karma against people, y'all. I was finna end this message, but that was one of the messages that God wanted me to tell people, because karma mostly is about emotional equivalency. You understand? People be thinking if they do the same thing to people that they did to them, they get in a karma and stuff. No. If that person go through the same thing they went through, no. It's not really about that sometimes, because sometimes exactly what I told people that always trying to compete with me and fight with me and stuff. I don't even care about the shit that y'all care about. So when y'all be doing certain stuff, you understand some stuff you piss me off way more than you think you should be pissing me off. And it's like, it's not even that deep. It's not that serious, but you don't know how serious it is to me, right? And some stuff, I don't give a fuck. Get on, dismiss, right? Period. So that's the whole point. That's the whole point. I'm trying to tell y'all. Put it in God's hands before you fuck around and find out. With that being said, peace, love, and light, everybody. Take care.